You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriots. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing? Welcome to the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. My name is Stefan. You can find me at Minds.com, BitChute, Twitter, Gab.com. Most importantly, like, share, and subscribe on YouTube because we're writing this until the wheel fall off. On that note, guys, let's start the program. This episode is I'm gonna read you an article about how the Democrats are committing political suicide on immigration. All right. Let's start. Let's not waste time. Let's go to the article right now. All right, and the Democrats are really committing political suicide, by my opinion. I totally agree with this article. It said Irma Malman, Democrat committing political suicide on immigrations. Right? The article goes on saying that amidst a border crisis that has morphed into national security and humanitarian crisis, leading contender for the Democratic presidential nominations to have all but endorsement open to borders. So all these Democratic people are for open borders. They're not shy about it, all right? And they don't care what the American people think. They want to appeal to their base. And they don't understand, in order to win an election, a national election, I may add, is to appeal to everyone, not just your base. So how is this appealing to everyone? This does not appeal to everyone. To have open borders, swing voters are very conscious about open borders. Independent voters are very conscious about open borders. They don't want it, all right? During the first of the candidate debate, Democrats expressed broader support for decriminalizing illegal immigration. This doesn't make sense. See how ludicrous this sounds? Decriminalizing illegal immigration? That's not popular, guys. There's got to be some responsibility when you commit acts like these. And they want to get rid of responsibility. Excuse me. The candidate also expressed unanimously a proposition to remove any illegal immigrants who is not a violent felon. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has taken the same position. Because you know why? Because that's a voting block. That's a new voting basis. They're getting rid of the black people. Right? They're getting rid of the Asian people. They try to get the Hispanic votes. And after that, who knows? Right? They're using these people. And these people are so dumb to realize that. Right? With the possible exception for former Vice President Joe Biden, who's momentarily hesitated to do, no doubt resulting in another abject apology in the near future. Joe Biden's a weak guy. What kind of strong leader go apologize to people? The Democratic presidential hopeful committed a lavish social benefits for illegal immigrants, including public funding for health care coverage, right? So basically, you, the American taxpayer, are paying for this, right? California just passed health care for illegal immigrants up to the age of 26. You know what people don't know about that? It's not coming out of California funds. It's coming out the federal government fund because Medicare is an offshoot of Medicaid, all right? And that's funded by the federal money. So in an aspect, right, the American public are paying for the California health care. It's not coming to California funds. California get their fundings from the federal government to mandate health care. All right. Most animate. The first mini debate may have the light Democratic Party most animated supporter, but it is alarming many of the party are more sober ones. In the space of just few days, left-leaning journalists, constitutional scholars, and even President Obama Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson penned an option piecing warning to the primary increasingly radical stances on immigration pose for them a nightmare of scenario. Donald Trump take the oath in office again in January 2001. Exactly. They're basically handing it to Donald Trump. It's going to be a landslide, guys, for Donald Trump. Because these people don't know what the heck they're doing. But you're amateurs, Democrat. One might logically think that the reverse would also be true. That the Republican response to Democrat driving themselves off the cliff, exactly, group thinkers, would be help them to do just that. They're driving themselves off the cliff. The American public, particularly those who live in swing state and congressional district that will determine not just controlling the White House but also the Congress, is alarmed about what is happening to the borders. And they're blinded. The Democrats are so blind. They're more distracted by these illegals and getting their votes and instead of focusing on other people's opinions. All right. Poll consistently shows that the immigration now top at the list of voters concerned. There is strong support for securing the borders, ending asylum abusing, and ending catch and release program. Because you know why? Because borders is the single most important issue. I mean, immigration is the single most important issue because immigration affects healthcare, affects taxes, affects economy, affects education. It's stemming all from immigration. Immigration affects all that. It affects housing. It affects wages. All right. It affects jobs. Immigration affects all that stuff. Republicans are in control of the Senate, where bill would do all those things. Are tied up and ready to go. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell just needed the schedule of floor debates and votes, something he has inexplicably refraining from doing. I don't know why. Getting these legislative over the 60 votes hurdle necessary to bring the bill to the floor for the final vote is no easy task in the current hyperpartisan climate in Washington. Exactly. It's so divided right now. But McConnell and the Republican are in no lose situation. They got the upper hand because they got the Senate. If they can peel away a handful of purple state Democrats, they can claim credit in addressing the top of the mind concern of American voters. In essence, they would force their political rivals to make difficult choices. Do they side with concern of the vast majority of Americans, or do they side with the radicals, right? Exactly. They put them against the wall. Pelosi ruled House by virtue of some of the 24 members from Purple District, many replacing Republican members, but very slim margins. Exactly, because their livelihood is on the line, these career politicians. Do these freshman Democrats really want to go into the next election having blocked asylum reform and border security while having increasing and improved detention facility for family and minors? No, these people are. If they actually, who knows? They're probably stupid enough to do that. Do they want to do someone at a head of the party ticket who call for their discriminalizing illegal immigrants and gives everyone who show up in the government-funded health insurance? These humanitarian crises at the border is real. The value of legal border crossers are overwhelming the system, creating conditions that appall Americans across the political spectrum. Democrats, led by their most radical wings, have offered solutions, but that have little public support and are setting off alarm bells among thoughtful parties stalwarts. By contrast, Republicans have solutions to immigration. That's the difference. Republicans offer a solution, and Democrats have nothing but complain. They complain, but don't offer any solution. That's the problem. They love to complain, but they can't provide any solution. Their solution is more taxes. And then when we offered a bill plan to fund these things, they don't want to vote for it, like AOC and her freshman four. All right? Crises that enjoy the border public support and congressional leadership refuse to pay for strong hands. The ever-worsened immigration crisis dictates that the time of congressional Republicans to move decisively on sensible border enforcement and asylum reform. Democrats have opened the doors for them if they are willing to act on the behalf of the American people. And common sense, exactly. Right now, the Democrats don't have no common sense. This report just said what I've been saying through my whole channel. All right? They're shooting themselves in the foot right now. They would rather side with illegal immigrants than common rationality. All right? That's what they do. When it comes to common sense, these Democrats don't have any common sense at all. They're more appeasing to their feelings more appeasing to illegals than it is to Americans. All right, it doesn't make any sense. Are you for Americans? Are you for illegals? Are you American or you're not? All right, these Democrats are totally off the wall. They're shooting something for they don't even know that. All right, and this article just explained it perfectly. All right, by their action, they're not. By the action, it's not showing that they're supporting Americans. That's what it is. They're more willing to support illegals and not provide solutions. They're willing to complain and not offering any solution at all. All right, I complain this, they drink on the toilet, they don't have blankets. Then what you suggest? Oh, we should fund them more. All right, we'll bring a bill to fund them. Oh no, I don't want to vote to fund them. See, you can't do right, you can't do wrong with these people. You can't satisfy them, no matter what. No matter what you do, you can't satisfy these people. All right? But let me know what you think. You think this article is true? You really believe the Democratic Party is shooting themselves in the foot? They're setting themselves big time? They're committing political suicide? Let me know you agree or not. Because of what I'm reporting, YouTube don't want to monetize my channel because I'm unscripted and edit. That means I can say what I want without being bound by any outside interference. All right? If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. Because when you like, share, and subscribe, it encourages me to make more videos. When I make more videos, I saturate YouTube algorithm. When I saturate YouTube algorithm, all right, I make more video, more expandable to a broader audience. Within those audience, I might enlighten them to think for yourself. Because that's the point of this channel, to get people to think for themselves and not to be a group thinker. Group thinking will get you killed, like socialism, Marxism. Those are group thinkers. Democratic Party, they're group thinkers. Black Lives Matter, Antifa, those are group thinkers. They're going to get them killed. They're going off the cliff right now, as clearly the articles present themselves. All right? They're destroying themselves right now. Those are group thinkers, all right? I'm trying to get people to stop being group thinkers and think for yourself. Because of that, I'm not taking any donations. Because when you think for yourself, that's a good enough incentive for me. When you think for yourself, you're not affecting me. Right? People who's not group thinkers are individuals. That's what I want to say. They don't affect me. Now, when you're a group thinker, you make all these stupid policy that affects me, taking my rights away. That's why I don't like group thinkers. All right? But let me know. Leave your comment below if you like what I do. Please like, share, subscribe. This is HighlyEvolvedPodcast. I know your time is very precious. And not trying to waste any of your time. My name is Stefan, and I'm checking out. Peace.